What up, though? My name is Christian. Everyone calls me Cooge, though. So it was about 2 years ago I started the radio show. I used to hate the music that WXIN played, so I was like, hey, I should get my own show. So on my show, we play really good music, I think so, and we just have regular conversations with whomever, whether it's a rapper, a business owner, a painter. We just have regular conversations. Sometimes I'll ask about their career. There's been times where we just have regular conversations about, like, Hey Arnold and, like, how that inspires you. So we're just regular conversation with regular people.
It's J Deuce, man. I'm in here fucking with the Notecast, man. Pushing the pedals, man. If you ain't at the table, you're on the table, man. You already know what time it is.
My name's Louis. I only go by Louis. Like, I'm just a writer. I'm a writer extraordinaire, so I, like, keep up with the blog when everyone else is kind of leaning back and doing the social thing and making ideas and making moves. I'm the guy that will like to blog. Like, I have my own personal blog. It's louisleb515.wordpress.com. I got involved with the Daily Note because C was kind of grounded at the time, but I was really supporting the Daily Note, like, as its own on the, like, watching from the outside in. And he just hit me up because we were, like, really cool friends at the time. So I kind of just came in and was like, yo, I'll help you out, yeah. And then when he came back from being grounded, you know, it was just from there.
I've known him since my freshman year of high school, so like 7 years, 7, 8 years.
And for those 7 or 8, 6 or so years, we've been pretty close, like, the whole time.
There hasn't been a day where me and Louis haven't spoke.
Yeah.
We've talked every day since day one. Literally every day. When I was living in Atlanta and he was living in Rhode Island, I would talk to him every day to kind of just get that feel of home. He made me sane at one point. When I was, like, depressed as hell and needed to feel that home aspect, I talked to Louis because he was still living in Providence. He'd tell me about his travels to Hope and Rip the Rides and bunk in school. So I was like, damn, he's so Rhode Island. It's a damn shame. So we've been homies since. Everyone I've ever picked to join the Daily Note, including Louis, I did it randomly. They didn't know I was scouting them. Like Louis said earlier, I'm an idea person, so I know when something fits the mold. I knew Louis would be perfect to work with and make him a huge part of the Daily Note because we're nothing alike. And I couldn't work with another me, and Louis couldn't work with another Louis, and we always just fit each other really well. Like, even as homies, like, he just kind of yin-yanged my shit, I guess. Off the strength that my radio show was doing really well, BOH Studios contacted me and was like, hey, would you want to do a podcast here? And you would have no rules because that was obviously what was holding you back. And I was like, absolutely. So we kept meeting and we figured out how to do it properly. First few shows were kind of weird because we don't have as much equipment as, like, say, someone else would, but we figured it out. And now it's doing really well. Shout out to the Notecast. Tune in every Friday, 6 to 9.
Marinated, serve my outfit came from Europe. Yeah, marinated, serve my outfit came from Europe.
So the events. I got into events by attending them, being out more, and trying getting over my fear of being kind of weird. I'm really antisocial, which is weird because the career path I'm choosing. But I'm antisocial. I don't really like being around people. But going to events more has gotten me out of that shell. And I like being around people who think like me, who want the same thing for themselves, whether it's they're making music or clothing. They kind of view life the same way I do. So I want to throw events and just be able to talk to people. I think when people come out to your events and understand your vision more, it makes promoting a lot easier. So it just kind of coincides with doing the radio or coincides with making merchandise. It just all adds to the bigger picture. I have an event May 21st at Trade Pop-Up, which is where we're going to release all our new merchandise. And then May 28th, I have an event at Avenue Concept where a lot of my friends are performing. And we're just going to be playing music and just talking to people, just having people come through and just talk to us. Because like I feel like the internet kind of clouds like real interaction. So I want to, the people who support me, I want to meet them in person and just kind of like, just talk to them and see what they like about it, see what they don't like. So we'll just be putting out our new stuff and just selling it. It's going to be like a storefront. It's going to be tight. So with the Notecast, I'm just trying to make it a platform, one of the biggest in the city. I want it so when people come here, they need to be on my show. I want to be that outlet for everyone.
That prison phone may never come home. A black son gone, hood rich from a broke home. Judges by skin tone, no fighting when it's guns drawn. I remember finding that revolver. I was looking through my closet, trying to find my remote control car charger. Wish I knew then, things I knew now, but how it goes down. Aimed it at my head and made a gun sound. Ain't that a bitch? Adolescent ducking opposition, don't get too attached. We made it through too much, it ain't no looking